Let's pause the video and look at this man's wooden cross. I have to admit, there is something beautiful, artsy about it, but that's the end of it there. Because it all comes down to what it represents. And it does not represent the love of Christ. These people are calling us sinners. They are saying homosexuals, child molesters, etc. They are trying to categorize us into the same category, the same judgment as child molesters. There have been many LGBT gay people that have been chased down by so-called Christians, beaten, forever physically scarred, losing an eye, and in many other ways damaged for life. Others outright murdered by the radical forms of Christianity. This man holding this cross does not represent love and pride. I would dare say he represents something else. And that something else is laughing at him. Laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing. But in a more serious sarcasm, I had my own cross with me, and this was it. It too had a crossly shape, with a round hole at the top, so you can hang it from a nail. However, on this cross was a penis and testicles, and it said, "Gay and goddamn proud." And in the writing, which unfortunately did not get put on the property from the 3D printing, it said, "Stop dictating our lives." And on the other side of it says, "If you're so concerned about child molestation, stop molesting children in the church. Leave us alone." I would love to have nailed this to this guy's cross, somehow attached it in a way that he wouldn't have seen it. And so he's walking around carrying his cross with my cross, displayed with pride.
They understand what's going on. Some gay people feel like that this trans thing with the kids is hijacking pride with all the children and the sexuality of that. I've heard that. I've just heard that from some guys. I have no idea.
As long as the children are, it's genuine, and I think it is logically. But I don't like the sexualization. I don't like how they teach children how people have sex. No, there's mommy and daddy, and some people, for some reason, we don't know why, they're gay, and just teach it like that. We don't know. Do you know why? No. No, yeah, I liked women from when I was a certain age, and she liked men. And this person over here liked men. I think that'll
get worked out. It can't keep on staying like this.
Yeah, just simply teach children that we don't know why people are like this, but they are.
It's drifting off all the progress that gay, lesbian, and bisexual people have taught all this way.
Too much sexualization worries me. I don't like the sexualization, but... You know what I mean. We're going in the same direction.
And it's tough. And I understand. My friend told me it's kind of tough for gay people to say anything because they know they'll be attacked for being for hating it instantly. So I understand. It's tricky.
I don't like the sexualization
of children. I'm with these guys too, but I can't criticize them either. I got to shut my mouth.
I know. I'm a little bit. Okay, no. I believe in love, dignity, and respect above all things. We don't know if Christ was who he is said to be in this ancient book. We got to be honest here. Bottom line, that's really it. Look, doesn't matter. If Christ is who he said he was, he's looking saying, "Use your brain, you idiot." Right? That's all. That's what Jesus is saying now. Like
the reality is that we're not each other's enemy anyway. All the citizens of this country need to focus on the political and the things that are messing with our people. And messing with the people that don't have a place to live, the veterans. There's so many people that we're just all fighting each other, and that's what politicians would like to do.
I look at these homeless people, and I'm like, I don't have an answer. I don't know the answer. I have my business. I have people work.
They need to be given a second chance. They need someone. Work somewhere. They need to be sent out of the fishbowl. They need to go somewhere where there's no smokes, drugs, booze, any of that stuff. Their friends, and they need to.
And where the hell's that, my friend?
What about a farm or something? They can eat clean food.
You got a point.
Work. There's no more drugs, no smokes, and that, and then they get a life back. And once you kick the booze and the drugs and all that for a week or two, you feel great.
But who's going to design that program? A politician? Maybe even a politician that means good, means well. But what about someone who's been in that situation? That's who you want doing that.
I work professionally in the medical cannabis sector with all kinds of patients.
Yeah.
So it's something that's been on my mind for years, seeing these people, because my brother had an addiction to morphine.
Yeah.
And then he did methadone. And then he just killed himself a year and a half ago, and during the lockdown and stuff, he thought that all was lost and the world was going to shit. He killed himself. He did a fentanyl overdose. So I have not directly, but I have, because
I get
destroyed
that.
me. He killed himself.
I get that.
All this, right? And the drugs.
I get that.
But anyway, so I think there is a solution, but I think the citizens can help the citizens, and the fucking government, they can do their thing, but they shouldn't be infringing upon our lives with its people's sexuality. It's the thing. They get what they want. They have citizens fighting each other and not paying attention to the government anymore.
Yeah.
I'm Kyle, by the way.
Yeah, well, please meet you, Kyle.
Oh, okay, yes. Actually, Kyle, what's your name?
Dave.
Dave.
Yeah.
These guys said they're gonna go marching down there, and I'm just gonna accompany them but as long he seems like people just want to mock them, and that's fine.
Yeah. I have a YouTube site that I work on a little bit, just a thing.
Your YouTube?
I record. Beachings 24. Beaching 24.
Beaching?
Yeah, Beaching.
B-E-A-C-H-I-N-G. Okay, Beaching 24?
Yeah. And it's on YouTube, and it's just my advocacy things that people have asked me to do, sometimes hired me to do, and then I'll film on Pride, everything, and edit it. It takes me months before I get anything good.
Beaching 24.
I've got all last year from 2017 and everything, and some of the things you get, like...
And now they have a megaphone guy now.
Yeah. One year they had the nudists just stand there and block them, and it was good. It was good. And we watched this cop. This cop. He walks over besides the nudist, and he goes this and blocks them. Stands there. In other words, what he's saying is, "I'd like to help you block."
See, I don't think this is not the thing to do.
It creates anger.
Is this do unto others?
No.
Is this love thy neighbor?
Do unto others as they would have you do unto them, unfortunately, in the world.
It's the simplest thing to do with any situation to say, is this a do unto others situation?
That's awesome. We got him, yeah. Yeah.
Are a handful of trans people going to walk into a group and start pushing, like, they're probably not going to go after someone else's celebration. This is a celebration. This is a celebration of the movement.
Of Pride, yeah, I know.
Of Pride.
My life, every year I come here and I think this is me, where I can just be me and not have to worry about the crap.
He could have not done this today. He could have gone to church. He doesn't need to come. They don't need to come here and push Jesus in people's faces, because everybody here probably grew up. I see across there. Everybody here grew up in church, probably.
Yeah.
Everybody in this country who speaks English.
Love, dignity, and respect. Exactly. Embrace love. Embrace peace.
He's a loser, buddy. Get a life.
Like, if these people wanted to make a difference, just don't go into the homosexuality, sin, and...
I'm good. I'm hoping you could just see... this is Dave, actually. We made
Hi, Dave. Nice to meet you.
Nice little chat.
Nice to meet you. I don't like the way they teach sex education in schools.
I know.
Now, if you can have a woman who's straight and a man who's straight, and they can ask them, how did you know you were straight? Say, well, I just knew. Okay, well, people are like that. And then we got someone over here that's gay. How did you know? Say, I just knew. And you teach kids by that simple rule. I just knew. And then you got someone who's trans. I just knew. Well, isn't that strange, kids? But people are like that. We love each other. That's the end of it. The end of the story. But don't talk about how you put your thing. I'm sorry, but you know what I mean? I get sick and tired of that.
Dave, I've talked to other men that, like, a friend of mine in Ottawa came out to me that he's gay. And he was a convoy guy.
Yep.
And I was just there to do what I just talk to people. I'm not out there protesting. I usually try to make sure that you guys don't get assaulted, but because it does happen. But I've talked to many gay people, and they say, and I that's where I realized, shit, LGB has nothing to do with TQ in a sense. They've ended up in the same, but it seems like the trans and that, and it's
why don't you put their straight is straight, gay is gay, trans is trans. Stop overly sexualizing the children. Accept the human condition, gay, straight, but stop overly sexualizing
listen,
it. That's it.
Dave, a video, see, that's the thing. This is a day-by-day thing. A video emerged the other day of a group somewhere. I'm not sure if it was in Toronto.
Yeah.
And there was, in the big group of Pride people from Friday or something, there was maybe 10 people in the group that were chanting, "We're here.
We're queer.
We're here. We're coming for your children."
Okay, that's not even funny.
I know, but but people in this movement, a group of them will say something, next thing you know, the whole bunch of them is cast with the same brush. So this is what's happening, and that's why I think eventually LGB is going to end up stepping in and saying, and making a clear statement so that people stop looking at the whole Pride movement, seeing that this man is interested in sexualizing children. Hell no. But I got beaten up at the convoy because I allowed some assholes to harass people. I didn't think of the bigger picture, that it was going to end up on my head. And I got the shit beat out of me by those cops trying to talk to people because I got too close. Anyway, the point is, I think that all our movements have been making mistakes by allowing some groups to come in and enter some piece of information that everybody just blows up and everybody thinks. So this sentence that they came and they said it 3-4 times, now it's being spread around like crazy. Like, see, they want to indoctrinate kids.
I know.
He's video recording everything.
Yeah, well, I added it. No.
He's a YouTuber.
Beaching 24. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta be careful. I didn't even think about it. I forget it's even there. Like half the stuff, or maybe a third of it, is crap. And then I'll get maybe a little bit of it, and it goes into the Pride thing. And
that's the thing. I think there needs to be more dialogue because she right away, YouTubing. Well, what we were just talking about. She just learned that a whole whack of these people probably aren't really interested in having.
And maybe I gave her some thought too.
Well, yeah, I'm the one who tries to talk. I say, things are going to change because LGB doesn't want somebody grifting off their movement eventually and dirtying it. And to me tell you that, there's a group walking around in Pride saying, "We're here, we're queer, we're coming for your children."
Did he just spit on the ground? That bastard.
It's an evolving
The thing that angered me was I had COVID twice, and the second time it affected my joints and everything, and the doctors didn't know what it was. They said it was arthritis, it was this and that. I had a brace on the one side of my body.
Were you vaccinated by that point?
Oh yes, I was already vaccinated.
It was a vaccine?
No, I was already vaccinated. It was another virus that got in there, because that was one of the concerns. It was if they proved it. And I know it. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. Anyway.
That's how vaccines work.
They
inject something to make you a little sick.
But my immune system was compromised because of everything, and plus I have medical problems. And I was put on an antibiotic, and in 2 weeks, I was starting to be able to move again. I had I couldn't touch my toes. I couldn't move my hand up above here. I couldn't wash myself.
Inflammation everywhere, yeah.
And then it was like, I'm back to doing things. I can touch my toes. I can kick over my head again, do everything.
I bet you're not I know because I'm in medical cannabis with all these patients. I know, because you don't touch it. Medical cannabis people, all of us, all the potheads, they say none of us got sick. No pothead.
I have no idea.
That's funny because cannabis is a regulator of the immune system.
I've heard that, with cancer. I had an issue.
I found out it's funny that all the cigarette smokers and all the...
Put the zoo animals in the cage. Put the monkeys in the zoo. Come on, where are the nudists when you need them? Give him a little dance. Look at this guy holding that thing against his head. It's his burden and it's...
Not genocide! Genocide!
Well, I'm glad the rest of there were probably 20 of them yesterday that they were talking to about this.
Oh, look, were they sitting there all that time, or are they going to maybe...
There was a whole bunch of them talking about coming here. I'm glad I talked a bunch of them out of it. I was told it's not a good idea, and when you tell them it's not a loving thing to go and it's not a biblical thing. We're biblical.
Yeah.
It's not a loving thing to come and harass other people.
I almost acquaint them to KKK Klansmen going to
They're behaving now. They're behaving now. At least they're not like saying like yesterday he was saying things about abomination, this and that. You know how the thumpers are. And I don't think you should go into anybody's party and call anybody an abomination. So I just said, I don't think you guys should be doing that.
The abomination's gonna.
He's kind of like the rebellious pastor. He's not really. He's kind of like a troublemaker pastor. Shit disturber pastor.
I saw a pastor who had a thing on his shirt saying that gay is not a sin. I preached it, but he was a totally different kind of thing, and still people didn't have the patience, didn't want him around. But I thought, okay.
Forcing everything out there in the children. I mean, this is really what's brought the freedom people out from my perspective, is the children thing, because they were all, you know.
Well, you know,
it's their thing. It's a sexual
leave people alone. No child's gonna want to have their genitals removed. Unless it's for real. Because there was nothing that could have made me do it.
They need to give boys proper informed consent that if they do that, they'll never be standing up again.
Yeah,
I'd say being standing up is actually pretty handy, you know.
Your parts will be gone. You got to think about that.
Yeah,
and if it's really what they want, and if that's really what they want, then they should be allowed.
That's the only bone to pick.
I agree.
Otherwise,
100% with you.
Gay people. I'm a sales guy.
Yeah.
I work in the weed industry.
I'm 100% with you, because it's something that love, dignity, and respect.
Exactly.
That's what I believe in, and that's what I always try to enforce. Yeah. Oh, come on. Can't we just have a little bit of hate alike? I know.
Well, I hope that this is, as far as it goes, that he's satisfied.
What did they do? Order food?
It'll be a big spectacle. It'll be like the Christians in the cage.
Only one man
and then
can
they
make
put the
a
lions
difference.
in there. Where's the lions? Who brought the lions? Throw the lions in the cage with them? Close the door.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Oh, the cuckoos are out.
Blessed art thou among women,
See,
and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
What does that do?
Holy
Maybe they should come out and
Mother of God,
say something like
pray
we're
for us
talking about.
sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
I remember the idiots in Hamilton getting bitten by the two pit bulls, and they were screaming, "Oh my God, everything!" Where are the dog bites? The dogs grabbed them like the dogs were trained to grab them and hold them there. They not a mark on them, not a scratch, not a bite. The news has it, a vicious dog attack. It was hilarious because all they did was these
There's
two
bad
dogs.
actors everywhere.
Yeah.
In every single group I've come across, there's always the people that are just ignoring the rest of the group.
Yeah.
And doing something. Oh, what's going on here now?
Oh boy.
And I think a lot of people come out and they want to. They're young. They've never protested before.
Oh,
they belong to
spare
something.
me those
I'm talking
people,
about these.
yeah.
I'm talking about in the freedom side.
Yeah.
The freedom side. I've seen a lot of young men that you see they're autistic in that. They come out because of the action, because of the people and the act. You know.
By abortion, gorgeous woman, murdered by abortion.
Okay, this is getting a little too.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
I'm gonna move on, I think.
Okay. I'll probably see you a little bit later.
Yep.
Thanks for talking.
Yep. You too. Beaching 24.
Beach what?
Here, I'm gonna
Beach. Oh, you got something for me? You got a YouTube.
beaching. Oh, jeez.
Beaching 24?
That's terrible when you can't remember your own stupid. I don't have one here. Okay, I gotta go into my.
Beaching 24.
I gotta go into my phone and just look it up properly.
Can you go on YouTube and look him up? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my phone out. Look it up proper. Turn it back on. Killed all my battery power.
Beaching.
Beaching.
Beaching. 24.
Or maybe it's an S on the end, I forget.
Enter, yeah. Yeah, try that. Try it.
Here, let me see exactly. Oh, you
Beaching.
can scan this dumb thing.
That one there?
Scan this stupid thing.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Send that to me. You can follow it or you can just send it to me.
Yep.
Yeah, you got a new follower.
Yep, there we go. Yep. So it's something I don't have a lot of free time to fool around
No,
with
that's
that
cool
stuff.
because talking to you, it's like this. Because I need to explain to these guys. Look, there's probably a better way for you to do your activism. Maybe you should focus on the topic that a lot of people might agree with in the crowd here, which is the sexualization of kids. Stick to that topic. That's why they're out here. That's why they're out here is the sexualization of kids. So
they're doing it the wrong way.
There are a lot of gay people who would say, "Yeah, I'm not for that either. Yeah, I'm not for them chanting, we're here, we're queer, we're coming for your kids." You saw that video, right?
If they chanted straight, gay, bisexual, trans, whatever you are, we don't care. Just stop overly sexualizing with all of our children. Okay.
Sergeant over there. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah. Queer love assistant. Support indigenous artists. Anti-church social club. Yeah. Anti.
So they're like, sorry. I'm like, I'm so
Honestly, just like
stickers.
these three came together very quickly.
Oh no.
Ah, things there, eh?
You got your shirt, Mom. I'm really glad they made it. And then I've got a pin and a bracelet. Yeah, here you go. Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy Pride.
It's got my pointer. No, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Hello.
Yes, I'd like one of your bracelets.
Sure.
How much is it?
$2.
Oh, two. Okay.
I just want to buy one of those flags.
The progressive ones?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Only $2. Okay.
Yep.
Well, it's $10.
Thank you very much. Happy Pride.
Okay. $2. Okay. $2.
Oh, sure.
One of the progressive ones.
Did you want a receipt?
Yeah. Always keep my receipts. Learned that when I was very young.
Yeah.
You never forget your receipts, no matter how much How far are you going, life? Have a nice day, eh?
Is this tasting or something?
Yes, you can have one. It's iced coffee. So
Iced
regular,
coffee?
Yeah, regular black coffee, mochaccino, and caramel macchiato.
Oh.
You can find that
This
in
is
all
damn
grocery
good.
store. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's delicious. Happy Pride.
You're welcome. Happy Pride.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you'd like to make a donation, you can make a donation at Blue Flag and get your own tent. Hello. I'm going to keep this aside because I want it for tent. Yeah, you can.
Right. Yeah.
Tent.
What is that?
So creme, it's like lotion.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh, somebody from the States, eh?
Hi there, where are you from?
Canada, Hamilton.
Well, then you know that Canadians can help. Please. You watch American news? You
Oh,
consume
yeah.
American media? Ask an American to vote. Okay? You wouldn't believe how many of us live here dual citizens and don't exercise our right. So that's
Yeah.
my pitch. And what are you selling today?
What am I selling? I'm just here for Pride, and I have a website that I do some advocacy on.
Okay, and it's a Christian group. I'm gathering.
Well, somewhat Christian. I'm sort of Christian. I'm not a stupid Bible thumper. I'm gay, so I'm no bloody Bible thumper.
It's an unconventional path to redemption. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But I don't think we were born in sin. And
Well, it's
I
not
don't
sin.
tell them that.
When you stop and look at it, look. The thing that angers me is they make all this hoopla about teaching children. Look, don't teach them about sex. Just tell them, look, you got your straight people, you got your gay people, you got your bi people, you got your trans people. Why are they like that? We don't know.
We don't know.
And then
we
teach
don't
it like
care.
that.
We're
Just say,
human
we don't
beings."
know. We just love each other.
That's right.
And leave it at that.
That shouldn't be a hard sell.
But you don't
Again,
tell them where to put their private parts here in a woman. Like, I'm sorry, you know what I mean? They
I know
talk
what you
about them.
mean.
It's like,
You're totally preaching
don't
to the
want
choir.
that.
And we want to protect gay children and
all children.
all children.
And that's how that's how this man feels. I get really, really strong about that.
I can tell.
And this crap that's going on with Donald Trump and that governor in Florida, like I thought Trump was good because he was a businessman. He had my pseudo-Canadian vote. Until I realized that in the pandemic, you idiots that said, there's never been a pandemic.
Well, now there is.
We know throughout history there have been pandemics, you jackass. I had it, COVID. A second time, my knees were so swollen and they didn't know what was wrong with me. My knees, my ankles, my elbow, they found them.
Imagine what it would have been like as an American where it didn't exist. At least
yeah.
You have health care and you live in a country
There
where
are people that
believe.
hear that. They came through Hamilton honking. Honk, honk. And I thought, give me a grenade launcher and I'll shut them down.
I'm just keeping an eye out. I'm waiting for someone.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not a loud, aggressive person. It's just, you know how you feel sometimes?
Passionate.
Yeah, you get like, give it a break.
Okay, they're going to help us.
Anyways,
Go for it, 'cause I'm not going to touch it.
you have a great day yourself.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
I love your flag.
Thank you.
Mayor Annabello for mayor, eh? For mayor. Well, that's good. I'm from Hamilton.
Okay.
And when John Tory, in his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Resigned?
Yeah, but I can't think of the word. The badness, call it that. I thought, what? No, that's a politician. It's like, but life is like that, man. Life is like that. Yeah.
Excited to have Anna. She's being endorsed by Tory.
What?
She's endorsed by John.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. One thing I liked about the man, like I was there like for the Pride flag raisings and some other things. I said to him, I said, you've got good speeches, you know what to say. And he looked at me and he said, years of practice.
Not wrong.
He said they love you when you have a good speech. He said when you F up.